Namaste, beautiful souls. This class is going to be a quick power yoga flow for posture. We'll be working on our posterior chain, our back muscles, really opening across the chest so that we can really help fix the slouch that we've all got going on at this point in time with working at our homes and sitting in traffic. So I'm excited to get started. I hope you are too. Let's get in, get sweaty, get zen. And today in Tadasana at the front of the mat. So take your feet hip distance apart, press through all four corners of the toes, or the feet rather, and lift the toes, spreading them wide. And then begin to place them down one toe at a time. Imagine yourself growing taller, lifting through the crown of the head as though you've got a string lifting you up towards the ceiling. Roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down, opening the palms to the front of the room, and close the eyes. Take a full, deep inhale, noticing the heart space lift, the rib cage expand, and exhale, ground more deeply down into the heels. Inhale slowly, dropping into the present moment. Exhale, feel the solidity of the earth beneath you. Slowing down the breath, and becoming present and aware of how it feels to be in your body today, in this moment. Few more slow breaths. Spread the fingers wide, energy in the hands. Gently dip the chin, lengthening along the back of the neck. Feel space along the spine. Letting go of expectations or judgment and just being aware and observant. Maybe shift your weight to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Find your way back to center. Inhale, swoop the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, bring the fingertips behind the ears, spreading the elbows wide to the left and the right. Lengthen the tailbone towards the space between the heels and engage the core. So notice if you are sort of booty popping and your rib cage is splaying open to the front. Try to fix that by engaging the core, knitting the rib cage closed, lifting through the crown of the head. Awesome. Now inhale here, lift the heart space up, little bit of a back bend in the upper back, keep the elbows wide. Exhale, round through the shoulder blades, bring the elbows to touch. Inhale, open across the chest, wide, expansive. Exhale, rounding chin to chest. Inhale, open, lift. Maybe look up. Exhale, round. Two more. Slow it down. Last one. And opening back up to neutral, but keep the fingertips where they are, elbows wide. Side bend over to the right, bringing the right elbow closer to the rib cage. You'll keep the gaze in front of you. Press down through the left foot. Inhale, come back to center and other side. Pressing down through the right foot now. Keep the body in one straight line, rather one plane of energy. Inhale, back up, reach the arms. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Maybe bend the knees deeply, let the crown of the head be heavy, dip the chin. Bring the weight onto the heels rather than the balls of the feet. Let the shoulders relax. Release the spine. Head is heavy. Gravity takes over. And play with rocking forward and back if you'd like. And bring yourself back to center. Inhale, keep the knees bent, glide the hands up to the thighs. Dip the chin, looking straight down at the ground. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, half lift. So you'll keep the knees bent. We're not locking out the knees. Flat back, engage the core. We'll stay here for a moment. Squeeze the elbows towards one another. See how it feels to be in this half lift. One more inhale here and exhale, fold. Bend the knees super deeply, dip the chin, and inhale, roll all the way back up to standing. Reach the arms above the head, joyous. Exhale, press the air away. Take the hands to clasp behind the back. Opening across the collarbones, lift the chest high. Press the fist away from you, engage the core. Big breath in, big breath out, sink into chair. Keep the clasp, pressing the fist away from you. Weight in all four corners of the feet. Look down, make sure you can see your toes. Engage the core, lengthen the tailbone in the direction of the heels rather than booty popping up in the air. So that might mean you lift your torso a little higher. That's fine. All good. And take a breath. Look over the right shoulder. Keep that clasp. Inhale here. Exhale back to center. Inhale, find length along the spine. Exhale, twist to the left, look over the left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, back to center. Sink a little deeper in the chair. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot back. High lunge with a clasp. Walk the fist down the left leg. Look up. Open across the heart space. Imagine you have that string in the center of your chest now, and the string is lifting you up towards the sky. Excellent. Exhale. Bring the torso to the left of the right foot, head in the direction of the right ankle. Humble warrior. Allowing gravity to take over the fist. Really opening along the shoulders. Press that left heel away from you for balance. Good. Inhale, come back up. High lunge, torso over the right leg. Twist the left shoulder down now, right shoulder up. Look over your right shoulder maybe, or at least to the right side of the room. Keep pressing the left heel away from you, engage the core. Inhale, grow a little longer along the spine, and exhale, twist a little more from the abdomen. Awesome. Inhale, release, come back up, high lunge. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back to plank. Good job. From here, take the feet about mat width apart. Left hand a little bit closer to the center. Reach the right arm forward. Three pointed plank. Take the right hand to the right thigh. Engage the core, square the hips. Good, and release, other side. Left hand reaches forward. Left hand to the left thigh, square the hips, engage the core. Spread the fingers wide. You might notice you're shaking. That's fine, release. Bring the belly to the mat. Squeeze the elbows together. Inhale, lift the heart space forward and up, cobra. Exhale, release. Press it back to downward facing dog. First downward dog of the day. Keep the knees bent. Lift the hips high. Maybe play with straightening one leg and then the other. See how that feels today. Create space between the shoulders and the ears. Gaze at the space between the feet. Inhale, come onto the toes, bend the knees, look between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift like we practiced before. Engage the core, dip the chin, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, dip the chin, ragdoll roll up to standing. Reach the arms up above the head. Exhale, press the air away. Come to clasp behind the back, reverse the clasp. Bunny thumb on top. Inhale, lift, open. Exhale, sink the hips, chair. Inhale, look over the left shoulder. Exhale here. Inhale, back to center. Pause for a moment. And then look over the right shoulder. Big breath here. Back to center. And step the right foot back this time. High lunge. Walk the fist down the right thigh. Look up, smile. Press the right heel away from you. And bring the forehead down towards the left ankle. Humble warrior. Gravity takes over. If you lose your balance, just come on back to it. Inhale, come back up, high lunge, torso over the left thigh and twist to the left. Press the right heel away from you, bend more deeply into the left leg. Find length along the spine on the inhale, and exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, release, come back up. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back to plank. Take the feet as wide as the mat. Right arm reaches forward and swoops back to touch the thigh. Swoops forward, swoops back to touch the thigh. Square the hips as best you can, forward, back to touch the thigh. And place the hand down. Left arm, forward, touch the thigh. Forward, square the hips, touch the thigh. Forward, touch the thigh. Place it down. Bring the belly to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. From here, we'll reach the arms ahead of us on the mat. And on the inhale, lift the heart space, the feet and the arms. Squeeze the elbows into the side body. Reach back out and exhale. Bring the forehead to the mat. So you'll notice if you're watching that I didn't bring my forehead to the mat just now. That's because I have my mic and the sound becomes distorted in too close of proximity like that. So to repeat, we'll practice one more time. Dip the chin, lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, reach the hands and the feet and the heart and the head in the air. Squeeze the elbows in towards the body. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Reach and forehead, and everything releases back to the mat. We'll do this 10 times. On your count, and when you're done, just meet me in child's pose, because I won't be counting out loud due to the mic. So we'll just see each other there 10 times. Don't cheat. I'll know if you've cheated. Halfway there. Last one. And press back in to child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat. Forehead on the mat. Palms facing each other. Inhale. Come into tabletop. Knees underneath the hips. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, kick the right leg back, flex the foot, heel to the sky, square the hips, engage the core. Left arm reaches forward. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release, other side. Left foot kicks back, flex the foot, square the hips, engage the core, lift the navel up towards the spine, and reach the right arm out. Plug the shoulder into its socket, thumb to the sky. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up onto the toes, and exhale, bring the heels over to the right. Press down through the left hand. Inhale, back up to center, and exhale, bring the heels to the left. Press through the right hand. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, let the heels release down towards downward facing dog. And inhale, rock forward to plank. Core up, navel in. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg kicks up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale here, and step it through. Come on up, high lunge. Left heel moves away from you, right knee over the right ankle. And from here, bring the torso over the right leg. Engage the core, long line of energy from the heel of the left foot to the crown of the head. Reach the arms like cactus arms in front of you. You'll open them like a book and close. So squeeze the shoulder blades together. 1, and close. Open like a book. 2, or like wings. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weight on the right leg. 8, 2 more. 9, 10. Inhale, come back up, high lunge. Exhale, plant the palms. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga to upward facing dog. Second chaturanga, optional, to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it tight. Inhale here, and exhale, step it through. Come on up, high lunge. Strong high lunge. Left knee over left ankle. Press the right heel away from you, square the hips. And bring the torso over that left leg. You might need to hop the right toes in just slightly. Long line of energy, crown of the head to the heels. Bring the hands in your chicken wings, backwards chicken wings, or you can have them a little bit straighter. Imagine you have weights in your arms, in your hands, and squeeze the shoulder blades together like you've got a pencil in between them. I need to hold it there 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Core tight. Weight in the left heel. 5, 6. Pause at the top. 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze. Inhale, come up. High lunge. Exhale, plant the palms. Step it back. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Optional second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Come back to the breath. Heart space melts towards the thighs. Navel sucks up and in. Gently dip the chin. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Shoulders over wrists. And drop the right hip down, left hip up, side plank on the right side. You can take the left foot in front of you for balance, kickstand. You can drop the right knee down for kickstand as well. Or you can come down on your forearm. Squeeze the shoulder blades together here. Engage the core. Lift the hips. Flex the feet if you're up. Smile. Reach up and overhead. Plank. Other side. Drop the left hip down. Right hip up. Kickstand. If that's where you're at today. Engage the core. Flex the feet. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Energy in the fingertips. Reach up and overhead. Plank. Bring the belly to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Reach the hands back towards the feet. Inhale, lift the feet. Lift the heart. Fingertips reaching towards the feet. Energetic. Lift the heels higher. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. Press it back to child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Keep the knees where they are. Reach the hands all the way to the front of the mat. Hips over knees. Press the hips back. Heart space moves towards the mat. Extended puppy. Walk the hands back in. Come to sit on your heels. Take the left hand forward, right arm up. Cross at the elbows. And you can just reach around and grab the back of your shoulders for a nice big hug. Or take the backs of the hands towards one another. Or reach around and clasp. Eagle arms, engage the core. Lift slightly off of the heels so you're not dumping all your weight. Relax the shoulders down the back. Lift the elbows. And release. Shake it out. Other side. Right arm forward, left arm up. Cross and hug. Backs of the hands towards each other. Or clasp hands. Relax the shoulders. Lift the elbows. Maybe look up a little bit. And release. Shake it out. Come back to tabletop. Inhale, right arm reaches towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Thread it through. Maybe bringing the left hand above the head, right shoulder, right ear on the mat. And feel free to stay here. Or you can straighten the left leg, grab onto the left toe, and deepen the twist. If you roll over, that's fine. Just laugh. It's all fun. It's just yoga. Inhale, coming back, tabletop. Take a pause, get your alignment, and then inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Left shoulder, left ear on the mat, right hand above the head maybe. And stay here if this feels good. Or straighten that right leg, grab the right foot with the left hand and deepen the twist. Inhale, come back up, tabletop. Bring the belly to the mat now. Reach the right arm out to the side, maybe bend at the elbow. Press the right shoulder into the mat. And take your left hip, opening the left hip up over the right, like you're opening a book again. So now left hip is directly on top of right. Right shoulder is pressing into the mat. You can have the arms straight or bent. Maybe bend the left leg to support behind you. Maybe grab a block for underneath your head. It should feel like a great stretch in the front of the shoulder. If it's not, play around with where you put your arm. So it could be straight, it could be bent, it could be at a diagonal. See where you feel the tightest in the front of your shoulder, chest area. All right, coming out of it, take the left hand out this time. Again, maybe bend, maybe straight. Your choice. I prefer bent. Press the left shoulder into the mat. Roll the right hip on top of the left like you're opening a book. Notice that this side might be different than the other. Accept where you are today. Breathe in to the places where you feel sensation. Hopefully that place is in the front of the shoulders. Come back up. Press it up into tabletop and come to sit on the bum. Take the legs long, about hip distance apart, heels into the mat. Take the hands behind you by turning to the left. Lift the right hip up. Martial arts twist. Bring the forehead in the direction of the mat. Back through center, other side. Hands to the right and back. Left hip lift. And back. Take the hands behind you now. Point the toes. Spread the fingers. Lift the hips. Reverse plank. Lift the booty high. Press through the toes. Engage the entire posterior chain. Big breath in and exhale, release. Seated forward fold. Maybe keep a micro bend in the knees, flex the feet. Coming back up, swoop the right leg behind you now, left leg forward, come into pigeon. Press through the top of the right foot, press the right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, find length along the spine, squaring the hips. And exhale, fold if it's in your practice. If it's not in your practice, you can stay in an upright pigeon. Continuing to slow down the breath. Press through the top of the right foot. Press the right hip down. Breathe into wherever it is that you feel the sensations today. Listen to your body when it's talking to you. Support it in its needs. Walk the hands in towards the body. Lift once more. Baby back bend. Look up. And swoop the right leg forward now. Left leg swoops back. Pigeon on the other side. Again, you might notice that one side is different. Press down through the top of the left foot. Square the hips. Inhale, grow taller. Press the right hip back, left hip down. And exhale, if it's in your practice, forward fold. Inhale, come back up. Bring both legs in front of you now. Soles of the feet to the mat. And roll all the way down onto your back. Take the right knee into the chest, left leg long, supine twist. Over your right shoulder maybe. Shoulders stay on the mat. It's okay if the knee is lifted. Move through center, right leg long, left leg in, supine twist, other side. Back through center, point the toes, lift the arms above the head, arch the back, cat stretch. And exhale, release into Shavasana, our final resting pose. Let the shoulder blades shimmy up underneath the heart space, the chest widen, hands, arms, shoulders, feet heavy. Release whatever breath you may be holding on to, allowing the rhythm to return to its normal cadence. The eyebrows release, the jaw relax. And allow the body and the mind to reap the benefits of this practice, knowing that everything that we do and we learn on the mat moves with us into our lives. Yoga is not only this physical practice that we find each day on the mat, but in the way that we move, in the way that we think, in the way that we act in our lives. Take the time now to pause, to be still. For as long as you're able. And I will see you next time in this practice together. From my heart to yours.